what you get.
I don't know if you want to pivot to that. You know what I'm saying? Heels Have Eyes 2. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the biggest fan of Heels Have Eyes 1. I think it was just because it was short. It was an EP. Yeah. So when he was talking about releasing this, saw it was a full length project. All right, hopes is up a little bit. Cause like, listen, man, I could talk about Gunn and all day. I think Gunn's catalog is crazy, especially since at least Hitler 7, Supreme Blientele, like that around that time, because that's when he started linking up with Drama. You know what I'm saying? And it felt like the art and the curation just took another fucking step, yo. And lately, bro, these last couple years, especially from the top of this year, because he still has one of my favorite albums this year. He still has like one of my, like, I still go back to the 12.
12, yeah.
12, I thought 12 was like one of his best joints, I think. I think 12 might be in his like top 5.
Yeah.
Like 12 is crazy.
It's one of those ones.
I'm just kind of ready for Westside and Stove to be a group.
So
yeah, I'm ready. I know. I'm ready for that to be like what they are exclusively, and like they lend themselves. I mean, because okay, this is gonna sound offensive, but I don't mean it in an offensive way. Like, to me, neither of them shine better without each other, and they're amazing feature wise. You know what I mean? So it's like carrying the load. Like, I hate to say it, but like, he's in the curation, he's in the creating visual stuff, he's in the being creative overall. He's not really like pressed to be a recording artist the way I would look at his counterparts in Griselda and be like, okay, like, you know, Conway's a recording artist.
Kanye want to be the best. Benny want to be the best.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oldie want to be the best.
Like, if that's not, you know, if that's not who you are, it's like, yo, like, let's do this. Like, let this be our thing. And then it's like, you know, Stove God, like, I think he's really interesting and mad talented. But, like, as far as bars go, like, I've just felt, like, I look at him more like creative than, like, necessarily like a person that's, like, barring people to death. Okay. Like, I look at him, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like to me, like, I mean, like,
I think I know what he means.
His use of, like, when I said, I'm saying, like, his use of melody is important. His use of voice inflection.
I play with pianos.
His use of outlandish concepts to relate back to what his brand is. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why, like, I think his hooks shine in such a way. That's why I think, but like, I'm not like, oh man, like I'm loving it because I love his overall world that he's created more than I'm just like, oh, he's like really got like he's not a punchline rapper to me.
That's where I felt like he was going with he's not gonna bar you down. Like, he's not like when he said that, I immediately think of somebody like a Tech 9, where it's the rapidy rap is what I was saying. Like, that's what I was feeling.
Yeah, he's not a rapidy rap guy.
He's not a rapidy rap guy. But like, rapidy rap people that I've introduced Stove's music to really fuck with him because he's creative. Yo, the first time I played Stove for one of my good friends, he straight up, like, you nigga paused this shit and was like, yo, this shit sounds like cocaine poetry. Like, this is like cocaine spoken word.
Like, he's more, he's gonna, like, okay, if you take your dope boy rap or whatever, he's gonna be like your most palatable version of that because of how high his entertainment value is over the audio experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like there's people that would like never listen to clips to really dig into the rhyme schemes and the lyrical quality that would listen to Stove first because he's doing things that are reminiscent, in my opinion, audibly of like a Nate Dogg, a Max B, like people that are like showcasing personality, entertainment factor, and melody, kind of all in like a in a blended way. Like that's what I take away when I see him. Like it's not a slight when I'm saying it.
No, hell, you know what I'm saying?
Because just like knowing
the
like,
guys that you mentioned,
why I like them, and I'm like, when I think about rappers that like I associate that are kind of that way and animated in their rhyme scheme, like I think of guys like Ghostface, like you know what I'm saying, who like got like that flavorful, you know what I'm saying, and I'm like even like Action Bronson, and I'm like I think about him in like that lane.
I like that,
and those guys aren't necessarily rapidy rap rappers, but like you said, they're creative with wordplay. You know?
Yeah, and like when and like they paint outlandish pictures. Like overly exaggerated metaphors. That's where I would tie him to your Ghostface and your Bronson comparison.
They literally have a accidental Bronson like Twitter page where fans would like submit shit. It's just random shit that sound like
right.
Yo, and they brought it up. He was on somebody's pod and they brought it up to him. He read some of them. He was like, "Damn, I might have to use some of that shit." Yeah, I
had to grab that.
Yank, yo, let me get that. Yo. Straight up, yo. But yeah, nah, Stove is different, and when I first heard Stove on a Westside project, which Fly God is an awesome God, which he said that shit's supposed to come out Halloween. So we about to get 3, potentially 4 fucking Westside Gunn albums this year after just a couple years. He's talking about retiring, but whatever.
For 3 for me this year, because like you said, that first Hills Have Eyes album,
it
wasn't great for me, but it was good.
There was like 2 joints on there that I really rocked with, but then he had like the jail calls from Sly Green and shit like that. Yeah. But I understand, like, yo, that's his man's, which is how they connected and just. And
I think when you start releasing music at a higher clip like that, there's potential to be like, I'm just gonna start picking from it what I want to keep. And I mean, like, even the funny thing is, even within, like, I say, like, because they say it with like a Drake. Like when people playlist him, like once you start releasing a high clip of different types of music, there are variety. There is variety in Westside. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so if you listen, like it's like, yo, I could clearly see somebody that's like, oh, like I'm not the song title escapes me right now, but like I think it might be is it The Kitchen, what is it?
Kitchen Lights?
American Kitchen. Like, is that the one that had the jazzy beat?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I could see some of his Derringer gritty fans maybe not wanting that.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Even though I can see somebody.
Brother Tom Sos,
oh my God! Y'all niggas.
I can see someone appreciating that,
killing the shit.
But then I can see somebody. I can see his fan base being split on something like that.
Yeah.
But that's what happens
like
when you start to
trap beats.
You know what I mean? When you start to expand. Okay, cool. I got something for this group. I got a batch for that. You put that on this playlist. You put that on your Westside playlist.
It's ironic too because like you say that because like when he gets in that bag, like the Tom Sos bag, like I'll be liking that because it's like a different sound from him that I wasn't expecting.
Raps. So one thing I've been observing with him is it's like every handful of albums, it's like he goes through like these phases or he's like acquiring like infinity stones, yo. So it was like a few years ago, him and Boldy started linking. Shit got better. You know what I'm saying? And then Stove God came into the fold. Shit got better. Him and Mac Hami fixed their shit. Yeah. Shit gets better. And then it's like now, yo, this with all the, I'm not saying he hasn't rapped on like jazzier sounding stuff or like more softer on the ears sounding shit, but when these brother Tom Sos joints, when you look him up, that nigga got no music out. I think he just like Stove, who had like no music out when he was on Fly. It just like, it seems like he's finding these fucking underground artists, bringing them in, and lifting them up, yo. Because I peeped clips of the Joe and Jada Stove God shit. Because what you said, it was all there. Fat Joe's talking way too much over that shit. So in some of the clips that I watched, thankfully, it was more Stove talking about shit, and he was just talking about his respect for Wes, and he's like, you know, I got some label shit going on, which I've known about that for a minute now. And he's like, yo, Wes brings me everywhere. He's making sure I got money in my pocket. Like, it's like You can see the loyalty, yo. You can see that, like I feel like he's in good hands. We got an album allegedly dropping this year, finally. Like, album, you can get it in your phone. It's not like how he dropped Stop Calling Me, I'm Cooking EP. You didn't have to go to another streaming service or whatever, the independent website or whatever that was.
You knew the name of it. What was it? Even or something?
Yeah, Even.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know about that.
I know that a lot of people who are independent artists that kind of have a platform release their projects on that distribution platform.
What was the other one that everybody was on heavy?
The most bang for their buck, pretty much. Like, they get like a lot of
they're seeing
off of it. The lion's share.
75% or more, yeah.
Yeah, that's why people do it.
Yeah, I think it was Bandcamp, yeah, because Bandcamp, I think you could sell like merch on there too. Can you sell merch on there as well?
I think that you
because I know Bandcamp was like
packages, but I feel like Bandcamp was the one that originated.
Yeah, you can do not
bundles.
Just music, bundles
vinyl,
and shit, yeah,
all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, but like even it's kind of wild because one of my homies, shout out to my homie Earl. He works like as a part of that company, and I've been able to see it grow over time.
Oh, that's fine.
It started with like artists that like LaRussell. I seen him release a couple of projects to the platform.
And he's
like,
big.
Yeah, but like now it's even getting like more like bigger independent artists to like release on there.
That's dope.
That's beautiful.
That's dope.
So it must be working out for them.
That's dope. Yeah, because it's making people go back to that. Like, I'm glad he got the exposure from the Joe and Jada. Obviously, the exposure from clips. And just the hip hop media will say that they're tapped in, but it's just like, are you? You know what I'm saying? But are you really? Because it's like niggas be like, yo, this dude, I heard him on the hook. This shit's amazing. But it's like, but when you hear this man's raps, like when you hear Reasonable Drought, when you hear the 2 EPs that he's got, when you hear basically the album's worth of features that he has, like. I hate to use this comparison like this, but it's just easy. And it's like how we saw like Drake just dominating people's records where it's like, this sounds like it's a fucking Drake record. He's kind of like that on the underground. Like there's mad shit that's not Westside that Stove is featured on. And he's given the same level of verses that he's given to the more, that he's given on Westside and all them dudes that he's given to the more underground artists, like guys that like, are essentially are like guys that we got back home in fucking Springfield, you know what I'm saying? Guys that I ain't never heard of, but they got a Stove feature. The beat's dope. Stove sounds good, and the other artist sounds good, Some of them he's done the fucking hook too, and it's just like, hey, this nigga's out here really, you know what I'm saying, pastor to the streets,
So do you find yourself being like a hipster when it comes to somebody like him? Cause like I was kind of a little bit, but because like like I'm seeing like unreleased Stove God song, and I was like, oh snap! But we about to hear it, and I was like, oh, been in the phone for a year.
Me and bro,
This already,
Because as soon as I got it, I slipped. I was trying to send that shit to the people. I'm like, this shit not sending. How can I get this to y'all?
So then when I'm finding out, like like and I mean, I know some
amazing
people
record too.
Yeah, some people are like real like I feel like their quality of fandom in hip hop overall is like earnest enough that I'm like, if you just missed it, it's probably because like you just didn't have Swing send it to you directly. Because like I would have missed it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, you was like, this, boom. Sent it to me. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that's fire. Now I'm not even in my Apple Music. I'm on the files, just playing it. But I'm like, there's some people that are like quality hip hop fans that I was like, you just hearing this? And I'm like, oh man, like, let me send you. And I'm sending you, like you had already heard it. I'm sending it to you to send to people. I'm like, man, like we gotta spread the word. For sure. But like, some people I'm seeing like, like all I do is listen. I'm like, that can't be all you do if this is new. Right. Like, because I'm not overselling how much Stove God I listen to. Like, you probably would know that I listen to more than people would know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, definitely.
So I guess like hype just always annoys me.
Yeah.
But there's always going to be that. And then like,
but I want niggas to succeed, so I got to eat it.
That's the thing too. Like, I was having that conversation with my wife the other day because it's like, I've had the benefit of stumbling onto quality artists early on before the world gets a chance to like experience them, and you kind of want to hold them like in your hands. And
they feel like it's your baby.
It's like, like you lose something. And I kind of felt like that ironically enough, with Drake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like,
it's funny because I didn't want to bring him up, but like if you go that far back, like you could definitely. There was a
time where he was just like an artist that was bubbling under the surface that nobody really knew about, but you could see him coming. And then when he arrived, it was like then everybody became a Drake fan.
When I sent you the Fonte joint,
oh yeah,
Help Me God shit, I went back. I was feeling nostalgic. I went back and was listening to Comeback. I went back and listened to Comeback season.
Come on, man. Bro.
And I'm
like the guy has good music.
Yeah, I'm like,
it's tough. It sucks.
Can we get
that guy?
Can we get something like it? Like,
and I think like somewhere between success and being a how can I say it? Being a trend chaser. Like it's gonna be hard. Like you know what I mean? Yeah, like the Drake that was on what's the Migos joint? Was that Versace?
Versace.
Like the Drake that was on Versace is gone. Like and you talk about a Drake before that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this
because that era of Drake he was hooks.
Yeah.
Hooks. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the Drake that was on Going Up on a Tuesday is gone. Mm-hmm. And we're talking about Drake's but you just harken back to a Drake that's like 5 to 10 years before that guy. Yeah. So what can you know what I mean? Like it's like almost like
that's crazy.
At this point.
Yeah, it's too late. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I never thought like
album, yo.
That's it. Like
I mean, but I respect the fact too that like he made that known, he made it abundantly clear early on in the game that he wasn't going to be like one of those people who was a repeater of sounds the whole time. He was like, look, like I'm gonna give y'all moments.
I fuck with that.
And it's gonna be different moments, but they still gonna be moments. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Because even on that latest episode of, I mean, which I cannot watch that whole stream of the Iceman thing. Oh, like it's just not
Volume 3 joint. I didn't see it, but I saw it. I saw the thumbnail, but I didn't watch it.
Like I'll let it play, but I know there's nothing for me to watch because I'm not a stream fan in general. No disrespect to streaming, I don't know it enough. And like there's like I hate to say it, but you kind of gotta get introduced with somebody that you really care about. Yeah. The way my brain works, to sit there and watch them do essentially nothing.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
And then be like, oh, okay, now I get what it is. Mm-hmm. I don't get what it is. Like I like podcasts, but it's like if niggas just watched us sit here for like the hours before we started hitting the record button, I'd be like, okay, like if that's the culture one's cool, but I don't get it. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't get it either, but I also don't get how like kids enjoy watching other people play video games. But that's like a trend too. Like you watch other people play the video games, but you're not playing the video game. Which is
yeah. And watch people unbox toys and all types of other.
So it's like it's lane for everybody, I guess.
It's a different world.
I watch How to Be a Better Shooter.
Okay. so help me understand.
It could be entendres in there, but I'm a big Battlefield player, so I will watch
Second
videos like just how to sharpen up on my game. But just watching for entertainment, I can't do that. I can't do that. But we're the internet age. We're the internet kids, yo. So it was like we were Ask Jeeves and Google, Bing, and fucking all of that. So we used to literally type in specifically what we were looking for. I'm still that nigga, yo. How can I get my shot better on Battlefield? Like, yo, how can my movement be better? Just straight to the point, yo. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to.
But even that is like engagement. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's engagement in AI. Like, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's like because I'm like a passive viewer. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not a comment section guy all the time. So maybe that's why streaming doesn't like because the interaction must be like in the chat. Like they're communicating with the chat and people are talking back and forth.
Full circle like
because like if I think all the way back to dial up and think about something like AIM, like I'm like niggas is talking. So you go. I mean, this might even be before you, but like. You go from like chat line and everybody talking on the phone.
Niggas by the chat line.
All right, So you go from chat line to AIM, and you like now you just typing all the conversations and you try to get to know people and vibe.
Think about how kids.
We come from the era where ASL means age, sex, and location. Not as hell or whatever the fuck y'all be doing now, bro. I don't with none of that, yo. Nah, I'm good. My fault, brother.
Nah, yeah, that's
crazy. We was in the chat room.
Yeah, I remember seeing a meme and somebody said like, oh yeah, when you get carded, like because like they have to card you at places. It was like it's so quick now, and it was like, wow, that was quick. Did you even look? And it was like, yeah, it said 19.
It said 19. Yep. Yep. Yeah, you was born in 19.
Crazy. Like you were born in the late 1900s. I was like, yo, kids age shit out.
You were born in the 1900s.
Yo, bro. I swear to Ayla, I'm telling you right now.
Yo, that's craziness.
You like not ever.
But your daughter just was it like on pre-K?
Pre-K,
bro. You got to think about it. Like, yo, there's a large chance that the people that are educating her weren't born in the 1900s.
Yeah. Honestly, one of her teachers. Yeah, one of her teachers
that was born in 2000.
Yeah, stay away from AI.
Like, yo,
tell them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, yo, your daughter,
away from AI,
your daughter's school teacher was born when I graduated high school, and I don't feel old. I don't even have grades like that yet.
We're getting there.
We are.
We're getting there.
Like my lack of grades are deceiving me.
And everybody's starting to get gray. Even the homies is balding out. It's happening around me, and I'm
it's real.
Yo, one of my boys just committed to the Yaldi.
I see Mondo.
Yo, he hit me.
Mondo's beard gang though. He's crazy.
Yeah, his beard game is crazy.
He good.
I went to work. This nigga hit me in the morning, yo, and he's like, "Yo, bro, I'm thinking about he said I'm thinking about doing it." Then he texts me like an hour and a half later with the photo, like, fuck it. Yeah, I was like,
but does it fit him though?
Yo, I straight up, all confidence, I said, bro, this shit looks natural, bro. So he didn't even like clean shit. He just buzz cut it. So he said when he goes to the barber, he gonna get it cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, dog, it looks natural, bro. Cause he had a little bit up there, but he just always rocked the hats. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
But it was just, yo, he looks natural with it. I support any of the bros. You know what I'm saying? Man. Hair journey or lack thereof, nigga. Yeah. Like, nigga, yo.
Whatever makes you feel most confident, B.
That's it. That's it, yo. And it was funny because it looked like, I don't know, it felt like he had like a weight lifted off his shoulder or some shit, yo.
Yeah, man, when you hold it bullshit, you're not confident. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel you know what? That's what you let go.
It's the stress. It's got strand by strand. It's coming off anyway.
It's like I can come outside without the cap on. You know what I'm saying?
Right, like
still be clean.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
I think it's that first, for lack of better words, that first compliment or that first not awkward look. Yeah. Like when you change your, like, you know, like, I mean, even like when you went, like, yo, when you went from your low cut to starting like embracing your curls more, you're like, oh, y'all fucking with it? Oh, we good. Yeah. Like, all right, I'm out here. Yeah. Like when you go to a fro, like when you go to braids, like, yo, bro, it took me forever to be like, yo, I'm about to wear my, and I'd be like, and it took me, even with braids, like, yo, it took me like a year before I wasn't wearing my hat. Word. Like, I was like, I gotta get used to this. Like, this is gonna take some getting used to.
Especially if you got it at the age we had. It's like, look, man, everybody losing there, so you better let that cap come off and show the fresh shape up with the braids. Like,
every now and then I'll get obnoxious, let a picture go.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Be like, yeah, we still got follicles. We still got follicles.
Got the follicles on deck.
Still chilling. Oh man.
FOD money.
Yo. Oh man, yo. We got another album.
Joey. Joey dropped a decent project, man. Joey Badass, you know, of was it? He's on Kanan, right? Raising Kanan, actor.
Yes.
That nigga has a Grammy. What does he got? No, not a Grammy. He's got or does he have he might have a Grammy.
I don't know.
He might. If Post Malone won for Rockstar, I think he has a Grammy for that because he wrote that shit. I don't know. Maybe. Yo, it might have. Yo. Either way, I know he has an Oscar. Yeah. Short for that short film. Talented dude. Been following his career since the beginning. I know you said you didn't get to listen to much of the album, but
not the whole thing, but the couple that I did listen to.
What'd you click on? Did you click on? Let me get. Hold on. Did you click on the Absol record and the Rome Streets record?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And the Westside record. That was easy.
Did you do the Ferg record?
The Westside one was tough.
Do the Ferg yet.
Okay, I think you might like the Ferg.
The Westside one was tough.
But the Swank White one was hard, bro. I really enjoyed that one.
Really? Okay. Yeah.
The Swank White joint. the Dark Aura one.
I like
Swank White. That's the
Westside joint.
Yeah, I got that mixed up.
Super Flea.
The Super
Flea sounds very
nostalgic.
Yeah, it sounds very it sounds like Super Thug, honestly. Okay. Like it sounds like a Pharrell produced joint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his interviews where he's talking about Kirk Knight making that beat. Yeah, I was like, okay, because I know Kirk Knight. He's been producing for Pro. Yeah, for forever.
He made all his beats in the battles too,
which was fire to hear that, because that makes me look at Kirk Knight a little bit differently as a producer, because
as far as speaking to the
really
range,
fuck with those battle records from a production standpoint. Like, they not only were they coming out fast, quality.
They was trying to make Kirk Knight a rapper, but he was always
he was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I love that whole Pro Era movement.
Fly is nice too.
Yo, because he's on the Wrong Streets record, right? Yeah, I haven't heard him rap in a minute. I know he dropped stuff independently. I think he had dropped something, at least 1 or 2 projects in recent years. I wasn't able to really get to him, but CJ's another
West
one.
Coast shots too in the midst of all of that.
Yeah, okay, word. CJ's dope though. CJ's dope. He has like he sounds like New York, yo. Yeah, he sounds like New York.
I mean that's the purpose of that song
for sure. But yeah, yo, short project. Honestly, yo, not a lot of filler. There might be a couple moments on here to me that are a little bit more like down. But most of this album,
one song that was like total top to bottom melody for me. I forgot the name of it, but it's like if I was like doing what I do, which is like chop the fat. Like there's probably like one or two that I could like go without, but I'm not knocking them. Like if I just let it play,
still batting a good percentage.
I've been and since it dropped, I mean it hasn't been that long, but yo, I've been going back to this shit a lot.
Okay,
and I think, if I'm gonna compare it to the West Side, like not like quality wise, I think it's just
versatility.
The versatility, like not saying I can't let West Side play through. I let all that shit play through in numerous occasions, but
just sonically
hop in the whip real quick, and 20-minute drive. This
moods.
Half the album, just different moods, a little bit of the nostalgia in there. Cause like yo, when that Super Flea shit comes on, like you got like 2 or 3 more traditional hip hop sounds before that, and it's like, oh, he about to jump on this, yo, and he handled it well. Like it sounded good, the hook sounded good, and all that shit. I'm like, okay, very solid project. I mean,
me being a primarily R&B guy. You know, Ty Dolla $ign being on there.
That's my favorite shit on there.
You know, that's good 2-step.
Yeah, shout out to Hitmaker.
That's good. That's good 2-step music for your boy.
That was. Like,
I'll go back and forth with my beverage to that.
From the project when it dropped. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I'll back and forth with my beverage to that.
You always gonna make it do what it do.
Smooth one. You know what I'm saying?
Cheat code, real cheat code. I got this just.
Did you
top 3 in his catalog?
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah. I'll put this top 3 in his catalog.
Did you shout out?
So 1999, 2000,
and this.
So you put this above? What's the other one? All American or something like that.
There's All American, and then there's Badass. That's his debut.
Okay.
Badass. Oh, actually, yo, woof.
Let's see.
Before the Money too, right? You got one quote before the Money.
That is Before the Money, I called it Badass. Yeah, it is Before the Money though. No, you absolutely right. Yeah. Top 3. Nah, that's actually tough. Because I do like his debut album like a lot. Christ Conscious and
a couple of tight EPs too.
Yeah,
like in between little joints like that he threw out there, in between like those bodies of work that like we know him for.
Yeah, Paper Trails, Big Dusty, Jesus Views. Yeah, Number 99, Christ Conscious.
I got one.
All right, you know what I'll say. All right, I won't put it in his top 3, but what I will say is, he succeeded with versatility. Still had quality of lyrics that you're known from him, but is definitely more. It's probably his most accessible project while still maintaining true to like a traditional hip hop New York sound. Because even the All American shit, he hops on beats from the time. Okay. Like a track like Devastated is a song of that time, even though I think that record is fucking fire. I love it every time it comes on. It slaps. It puts me in a good mood every time I hear it. I think this is more accessible than that even. And that's Trump era music. Everybody was doing shit like that at that time. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, and
I had one. No.
Go ahead.
My man Kamari, To Dry a Tear.
Oh, I gotta get to that.
Album is fire.
Yeah.
It is a smooth groove. It's a vibe. If you somebody who was a early Frank fan,
that's what you was.
Find some
that's what you was saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Fire.
Like
because it's in my phone. I just haven't given it the time.
You can let that joint play.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones where you could just let that play and let that ride.
Yeah.
Get you a good ride.
That's your people's?
No.
Oh, that's just something
that scratches the Frank itch.
Yeah.
Like if you're a Frank
samples on there? Might be.
I was just enjoying it. I wasn't even on it for selfish reasons.
Always so maybe if I hear something
right.
It's enjoyable.
It's a fire project.
Yo, check your phone in like 5.
There's some tried on there.
Oh. I need that right now. It's autumn.
Yeah.
It's autumn.
Yeah, so the name of that is To Dry a Tear, and it's by Kamari, and it's fire. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those ones where it's like you listen to it and you feel like you got something out of it every time you hear it, something new. You like, oh, one song is your favorite, then you listen to it again, you're like, oh, this one's kind of my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It switches up, but it's a very tight project.
Only thing I was gonna mention about Joey was that he's going on tour with
I did see that.
Rhapsody and Absol, and they have a song on there on the project together as well.
Which is
that's a nice tour too.
Yeah.
I mean, I
seen Rap on her last tour. That was dope.
For the backpack crowd, for sure. Like you gonna rap that night.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I've seen all 3 of them separately, and I might have to look at them dates. But speaking of, I mean, just